And the final question of the night, the last question was on how you will run. The final question is on how you will govern. And again, it's a cumulative question from a couple of different questions. So take it wherever you want. First of all, will you work with everyone in the House for the good of the country, even if it means crossing party lines? Are any of you interested in joining the Problem Solvers Caucus in Congress? And given the division and gridlock in Congress, how do you plan to break through and get things done?
I don't think the Problem Solving Caucus has been solving too many problems. But sure, I enjoyed it. But I probably try to reinstitute the Blue Dog Democrats and make that a formidable force against the right. But I tell you right now, I would reach across. I'll work with anybody. I'll talk to anybody to move this country forward in the right direction, as long as we compromise. And I know compromise is a dirty word in Washington nowadays, but compromise and make decisions for the good of everyone and not just a select few. But I don't think we're going to have that problem, because we're going to take back the House, and we can just roll right over any kind of opposition they have, because it's, they're not grounded in reality. I keep waiting, because this is a call. I keep waiting for Trump to come out with sunglasses on and sit down in a big chair and hand out Kool-Aid to everybody. And I want to see if they drink it, because I'm pretty much sure they would, because it's like it's almost like the Guyana tragedy on a larger scale. And I'm thoroughly convinced that we can actually work as a team, regardless. I know there has to be moderate Republicans out there, regardless of what the media says, that want to move this country forward on a serious note. And I would absolutely govern like that.
I would govern from the way I lead right now, and that is humanity. Everybody, I respect differences. Everybody is unique, and everybody has something of value to add. So I'm looking for the talent, the skills, the conversation to pull a decision forward. So, and I've gotten to think about it. They tell me that the House, you got separate areas. Over on one side of the building is all the reds, and over on the other side is all the blues. I almost feel like we need to shake it up. Move those offices around. We're human beings. We're there for the work of the people, not to be acting as though we're enemies of each other. We're there to serve our constituents, period, for the betterment of this country. And you cannot do that if you look at another human being and instantly think they're not enough, they don't know enough. We're all there for a purpose. So I'm going to legislate the way I lead. Engage people, communicate, call stuff out, and facilitate. By the way, did I mention I'm an expert facilitator?
The short answer to the question is yes. Yes, I would work with anybody. Doesn't matter whether it's a D, a R, or an I. We have to do that. We need to get away from the bipartisan environment that we have right now. I believe I said a little bit earlier that it was a friend that told me that, Gary, there are no common enemies, there are only common interests. So what we have to do is go out and find those folks that have common interests and then start working towards solutions. We have to start working towards solutions. Gloria hit on something a few minutes ago. There's 37% of MAGA that are not going to want to work with us on anything. We have the opportunity to take out the head of that snake. And I think once we do that, that sends a message to the rest of America that, hey, look, there's this group of folks that want to work together to try to solve some of the problems that we have. We have to do that. So the answer to the question, yes, I would work with anyone. And two, we have to have the skill set, and we have to go out and find those. We have to find those that are interested, and then we have to have the skill set to be able to make things happen with that group.